Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakwarash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. Brothers labor in this truth, putting their life on the line, especially in these times. Shalom to you brothers, and you brothers and sisters who believe in this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Alright, the title of this lesson is going to be called Now What? Now What? And the reason why I'm titling it that is you see the whole the craziness that's going on in New York because of the New York Knicks won the NBA championship. Now that they won, now what? You see, they going crazy, burn down the city. Jake, Edomites, everybody, right? All the New Yorkers, but speaking to you, Jake, first and foremost, right? Because those are the only nation of people that can repent, because they've been given this law, statutes, commandments, so they can repent for their sins. All right. However, you putting all this energy behind vainglory, man, doesn't mean anything. Now what? Now that after a few months, that energy goes away. Now you're looking to do it again. You're fighting to do it again. It might be another 50 plus years before it happens again. So now what? You see? That void, you feeling like that void was filled, how, you missing out on knowing what it feels like to win a championship. But you realize you still got to go back to your bills. You still got to go back to work. You still got to be, water, you trying to get your head above water, right? Back to surviving. And you haven't won shit, man. You haven't won shit. They say, that people be like, I won in life. You haven't won in life, man. Because you haven't been given this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to understand what life is all about. And a true understanding of where you come from, why are you in the position you're in, and where you're going. You see, you don't have that insight. So you settle for vainglory. You see? You settle for vainglory. All right? Matter of fact, let me just get a few precepts. It's going to be quick. It's going to be a quick one through the spirit and power, y'all. About Shemel Shah. Pray that's edifying. I think it's 2 Corinthians 9. No, 1 Corinthians 9. First Corinthians 9 and 23, and it reads, in verse 24, it reads, Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain. All right, so this is talking about what race? Well, ultimately, we are looking to receive that, the crown, the glory, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai exalting us for continuing and enduring in the faith all the way to the end. All right, but it reads, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things, right? You have the Knicks, they celebrating, they going in, they feeling like, oh man, we finally did it, right? They put their body on the lines, they sacrifice their time, right? Sacrifice to get to win that to get to that point where they're able to win the championship, all right? But it says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. All right, so that's a corruptible crown. You're gonna get your little rinky-dinky ring, you haven't won anything, man. It's temporary. It's vainglory. It's at the end of it, you're gonna have nothing to show for when it comes to Judgment Day, man. Plain and simple, man. You will be destroyed and cast into that lake of fire, man. If you make it to that, even make it to that, man, it's better to be destroyed with the sword than by famine, right? Right? And it says, but we're doing it to receive that incorruptible crown, right? We're giving it all up, putting our bodies on the line, giving up our time to get the incorruptible crown, all right? And it reads, I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, right? Because we're certain. We persuaded in our mind, we have faith, all right? So fight, not as one that beateth the air, man, not as one that's just, you ain't getting nowhere, man, you just beating the air, all right? So that's what we're doing through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, man. We're looking to not run as we're beating the air. We wanted to make it count, man. We want to be found worthy to receive that incorruptible crown. You see, they're gonna do everything they're doing, and it's gonna be for nothing, man. Now what? Now what, man? Now what? Right? And it is. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. All right, but bottom line, man, we're looking to receive the incorruptible crown, man. Our people, I'm gonna get here real quick. Our people, let me get this one real quick. Jeremiah 4, verse 22, it reads, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding, man. Like people even say, like, why would you destroy your own city where you're at? All right, but it's not ultimate, but where you live, you destroying where you live. There's no understanding in that, man. There's no understanding in thinking there's something that was done by a Knicks team, winning the championship. This is all that bread and circus, all that distraction. This is all that stuff to keep you not focused on what you need to focus on, which is what you need to focus on is that incorruptible crown. All right. But see how people don't do that, right? They are Sardis children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil. You see how you should see the shit that they doing, man. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. All right, they can't get rights, man. They just have no knowledge, man. And that's that the Lord had kept the veil over their eyes, man. They still in that gross darkness. They doing exactly what Esau, Edom, acting like a degenerate plant. They acting like, fools, plain and simple. Like I said, foolish, acting like fools, man. You see, but like I said, it's gonna be a quick lesson, man. But now what, man? Now what? Receive. Put away all superfluity, naughtiness, and lasciviousness, and receive this. Roughly paraphrasing, with meekness. Receive this engrafted word, which is able to save your life, man. That's knowledge, man. So, all right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom to the whole